Welcome to Order of the Squirrels, a podcast hosted by two friends in perimenopause. We tackle life, ADHD, and everything in between. I'm Kim Ratliff, an artist trying to turn my chaos into creativity.
And I'm Rhea Yap, a nurse who spends my days taking care of others and my nights wondering where my focus went. Together, we laugh, learn, and occasionally forget what we're talking about. This is Midlife with ADHD, unfiltered, unmedicated, and sometimes totally relatable.
Hi, I'm Rhea Yap.
And I'm Kim Ratliff.
And we are
Order of the Squirrels.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about transcranial magnetic stimulation, otherwise known as TMS. This is an overview. It's a non-invasive brain stimulation treatment used mainly for depression and some other mental health conditions. Kim and I are going to talk about her experiences with TMS and how it affects her and what she went through.
Before we go on, I just want to apologize. We're new to this, and the first intro episode has, some sound. And, we're just working through this as we go. So if you're in for this ride in our evolution, we appreciate your patience. All right, so we're going to talk about TMS today.
So what is TMS, Kim?
Oh, what is it?
What is it?
It's like a magnetic that sends out these pulses, and they put it on your head, and it stimulates in small electronic pulses, they put it on parts of your brain that they've already scanned that's not communicating properly. Mm-hmm. Like for ADHD, it would be like your frontal lobe,
mm-hmm.
And they had it on my left side. So what would that be like right here?
They call it the left dorsal lateral.
So that
cortex.
And that, because they're squirrels. They're not connecting.
Mm-hmm.
They're not communicating properly.
Right.
And so it's a whole therapy. You have to commit to yourself to do this. It's Monday through Friday, the same time every day. And it could be 15 to 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Cool. And you have to do it. I did it for 3 months.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
And you can't skip one. They just, it's one or two, like go away on a long weekend or something. They're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then and they do readings. They do a scans in between to see if it's smoothing out. Mm-hmm. And then once the third and everything looks good and everything's communicating properly, then you just go in for at the beginning, it's like every 3 months checkup. They do a brain scan, and you need a touch up. They'll just give you a mini session right there, like a 20-minute session right there. And then, just periodically. And if you feel like it's, because you're already in the system, have your referral to this therapy and all that. So if you feel like, something big has happened and you kind of feel like it's awkward, you can go in and tell them, and they'll do a check.
Okay.
And all that.
So we're talking about transcranial magnetic stimulation. So to repeat what you're saying, it's non-invasive. So you're not
taking medications.
Yeah, you're not
There's
shocking.
no pills. It's not a surgery.
Not your brain.
There's no needles.
Right.
Yeah, it's external.
Right.
You don't have to shave your head.
Which is great. I love my hair. So it's effective. It's an effective treatment, and they've used it. It's FDA approved. They've used it for resistant depression.
Yes, they mainly started using it on veterans for PTSD, depression. And they found that while they're doing that, it's also correcting ADHD. It's also correcting a few other things my doctor was telling me. So the longer they do this, and the more people that they have do it, they're finding correcting a lot of other things too.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
Addiction, even.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it probably,
Realm.
yeah, it's in that part of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
The addiction, I guess.
Yeah, and I have military
Mood regulation.
Yes,
right?
and I have military healthcare. So I've already have it in my books that I've done like a talk therapy, and that was for something else. My grandfather died, and I kind of had a panic attack and all that. So that's already in the book. So they were like, all right, she's already seen talk therapy.
Right.
We'll just send her to the Hawaii Brain Health.
Hawaii Brain Health. Mm-hmm.
When I went there, they did a brain scan, and I told them before they did, like, listen, I feel like I have ADHD or ADD, and I have like 10 rows open in my brain, like all the time, and just like background circus going on at nighttime. Shut my brain down to sleep, right? And so he's like, all right, we'll see what's going on. They do the brain scan, and the bell curve is so jagged. He comes over, he prints it out, he shows me, he's like, so this says that you have 1,000 windows open.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, yeah.
Your computer is ready to crash.
Mm-hmm. My hard drive is like all over the place. Yeah. And then the last time I went for a checkup, it was all smooth. But I said, dude, I almost did not make it to this appointment because if it wasn't for the alarm I had on there, I would have missed this appointment. He laughed at me, and then I was like, no, seriously, like there's something else going on. And he's like, wait, you said menopause, right? And I'm like, yeah. He goes,
yeah,
your hormones are getting the treatment, but like you're almost done, like another year and a half. I've estimated it could be a 10-year program, and I start this crap like at 45. So I have a year and a half of this. So he's like, yeah. So I wear a focus patch.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, like we have to do, like bookkeeping of all my stuff.
Oh, okay. Focus patch. Like what's in your focus patch?
I don't know. Hang on.
But it seems to help. It has like, she's gonna go. We're gonna read the.
I know. We have no sponsors, but these patches are good. The ingredients in this patch is vitamin B complex,
I like
thiamine B1, riboflavin B2, nitrate. So like all the B complex. Yeah.
These are good for you. I like
pyridoxine, HCI B6, folate B9, methacobalamine. Is that right? You're the medical. And it's a B12, I guess.
Oh, it seems like.
And then there's also and then there's also I don't know. I still can't pronounce these. They're not chemical, just because I can't pronounce chemical. Yeah,
okay.
They say if you get but these are actually like vitamins and supplements. And then lion's mane mushroom extract, red ginseng extract, L-theanine, which I take at night.
Oh yeah, that
also
it helps
magnesium,
magnesium,
glycinate. Yeah,
so it gives you that stimulation, and it also helps relax.
So I guess so. So yeah, when I have to do admin stuff for my art business or stuff for my stupid taxes, which is like, can't even. I don't like it. Don't make me do it. I wear a patch, and sometimes I'll even wear a dopamine patch.
Oh, there.
Yeah, there's a dopa patch. There's a love patch. There's a period patch. You'd be all polka dotted by the end of the day, for real.
Are all these on you?
I know. And then you forget. You wake up and you're like, wait, what? Wait, oh yeah, going on yesterday. So we put them all on.
It'll be like a cartoon. Like, what's all your patches for?
Right. And then this one's my
My
estrogen
morning
patch.
patch.
Yeah.
What's that patch? Well, that's just Salon Plus. It's a little too much.
Yeah. So it does work. It does work. And
Okay.
because I am more mindful, but I'm still like meditating, not as I was, but I still do meditate. I'll even do like a 3-minute meditation thing before and breathing before I do the hard things doing.
Is that through
too.
your Calm app?
I
Calm
have
app?
Headspace.
Oh, Headspace.
I have Headspace because I had the basic of it during,
Oh yeah.
and it was working. It was
effective.
helping, and I was doing it every day, like a couple times a day, and I would do it on my walks and stuff. And then now I still do it at night, and sometimes I do it during the short ones. And then then renewed. I was like, can I redo this? And because it's like $70 for the year. Yeah. And so Todd's like, well, if you use it all the time, then you should get it. So I'm like, all right, because I use it. And even he benefits from it because at nighttime I put on
like the white noise?
radio, and it lasts like, was it 450? It says, but it lasts all night.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sometimes
you're already, by that time you're already asleep.
Yeah, sometimes it outlives the earbud.
Oh wow. Oh, you put the earbuds on.
Sometimes, most of the time I wear earbuds, but now my ears are starting to hurt.
They have
so
those earbuds that are flatter now. You can sleep with.
Well, I bought the eye mask that has the Wi-Fi in it.
How's that?
Fantastic.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think I have it.
Oh, I had
around
one. There's
somewhere.
one con to it. I was breaking out
with the
between my
eyes.
eyebrows because it's heavy. Because you take the wire, the ear,
Oh yeah,
the
that's
audio
right.
out, and you can want all that.
I think I have something similar at home.
Well, you should use it.
So meditation in conjunction with the therapy that
With the therapy, yeah.
Therapy that you received. Has it been 2 years already or 1 year?
It's been. I stopped.
I'm thinking it was
It's
about
been
a year or 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Because last year it's 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I turned 50, and then it was a year after that doctor and was like, because I'm on this kick of like getting to the bottom of all like these couple of things that I have, and this is on the list, like the ADHD, like do have ADHD and let's do something about it. I have a pinched nerve in my neck, do something about that, and I'm waiting for the neurosurgeon. And then wait, what was the other thing? It was something else. Well, the perimenopause, just that alone. And then I got arthritis in my thumb.
Oh
here.
yeah, do you joints hurt? Mine do.
When I stopped drinking alcohol and sugar,
It helped.
it went away.
Oh wow.
So I know it's a hard pill to swallow when you're an active person and fall in, cheap dopamine.
Yeah.
Cheap dopamine.
Well, if people
the
just
cheap squirrels.
stop bringing us those malasadas at work.
Oh, that's so good.
They bring it, and it's warm and inviting. And the extra bonus, if they bring it from Cam Bakery, the poi mas. I love those. And that's why I'm a little chubby. But hey, Anyways, I digress.
Back to the thing.
digress.
Yeah. So I was surprised that my healthcare just threw me straight to this because I was like, "Ooh, we're just gonna resolve the root of this shit." And I was like,
"Well, that's pretty amazing."
Yeah,
and it's actually hard. You have to get the TMS therapy.
There's requirements that you have to jump, like the talk therapy, like you have
some sort of form of therapy prior to
that. And even though this was like years ago in like 2002 for something entirely different, they still counted it. I was like, all right, I'll go. If this is a shortcut, I'll take because the perimenopause amplifies all of the ADHD symptoms. And I was having that. And I was like, oh my God, I'm just starting my own new art business. And my kids are like transitioning into high school, like they're working hormones, like this, something's got to give.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I was shocked that like once I solved this just went real quick. They just went straight to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was skeptical because I didn't even know that they were going to send me. They just threw it into TRICARE, and that's the care that they pick. And they tell you
to have been.
So, and when I'm in there, my sessions for like 15, 20 minutes every day at the same time, they have sessions, and they're there in the evening too. So you can go there after work or whatever. When I'm in there in the morning, I chose a morning because I work from home. There's at least 2 or 3 uniforms coming in and out of there.
Mm-hmm. So they're not receiving, they're probably not receiving medication?
No.
And this is just under
This is like no medication. It's completely uninvasive. You don't even feel it. It's like a little...
Oh, yeah.
A tiny little tap.
So tell me about like what you're feeling during.
Okay, so they put you there, and when I'm doing it, I listen. You can even listen. You can put ear and listen to music. You can play video. They don't give you restrictions.
Okay.
But I was into the treatment, and I would listen to one of my Headspace meditations or one of the sounds, and just like close my eyes and just zone out.
Okay.
So I don't know if that helps things move along better, smoother or not, but that's what it's doing. And it's like a round rectangle about maybe 9 inches wide, and it's about 3 inches thick.
Oh, wow.
The pad. And I think during the program I did do a self-care today and posted it on my Kimberly art.
TMS.
Yeah, I think I posted it on my Kimberly with art Facebook page. And while I was in there, I'm like, I will share this too, Yeah, and so it only 15, 20 minutes. They'll put periodically, first it was on the top of my head. They would put it there for 5 minutes, and then the front for so many minutes, and then the left side for so many minutes. They move it. They come in and move it around. They have a time office in the hallway, and then they come back in and out. And they're nice too. They make some.
It looks like
a mood light.
Yeah.
And then at holidays they decorate. Stuff. They're so cute in there, and they're very supportive. They're like, "Do you have any art shows or anything that you're going to be? Share it with me in an email, and we'll post it up in the in the waiting area so people can see." Yeah, they're very nice, and they were very impressed that I was so leaning into it with the meditation, and I was going on walk, being physical and stuff at the same time. All the things. And I'm because I'm on a mission and I have things to do. So I need to get the shit under wraps.
So essentially it is self-care.
Yeah. And I did notice now that it is self-care. Yeah. It's one of the biggest self-cares you can do, any kind of therapy for. Yeah. Even my sister-in-law is a therapist, and they have their own clinic and stuff. So my brother even married that. But I feel like it's easier to be mindful of what I'm saying, what I'm doing, or mindful and paying attention to what, a story other people saying. It's still a little effort because I'm still fighting the hormone thing, but I could be talking, somebody can interrupt, I can hold on to that thought, wait for them to finish, and then say, okay, yes. So anyway, and then continue. Whereas before, I would just go over you to finish it, because if I don't, I will forget.
Yes.
So you have to plow the road, just complete your thought, because even after that, your brain's on something else.
Would be gone. Have you before the TMS therapy, did you, when somebody's just talking to you, it's sort of like, like that Charlie Brown.
Oh, you zone
wah, wah, wah.
and it sounds like that.
And I've been
yes,
been called on that. A couple times. Like I've zoned because I've got.
Yes,
I've got 1,000
tabs open in there. Yeah, that's happened.
I probably zoned out on you, Kim.
Yeah, and a lot of times when I say, like we're talking, and I pause, or I will slow my words down, and it's because I'm thinking of my response. I'm buying time.
Response, yeah.
I'm buying time, or I'll say, "Oh, wait, what was?"
Right.
Even though I heard, but I need more time to think for my response.
But if it's
I have to process it yet.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll say, "What? Wait, can you just say that again?" But it goes both ways. I'm saying, can you say that again? Because I'm either buying time or I really want, like is zoned out. Yeah. It's one or the other. So those are my secrets of talking to me. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens less unless I'm having an overwhelming day.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot going on today.
Yeah.
A lot of like feelings and a lot. And when we did a lot, it was a lot. And so
traffic itself is.
Anyway.
Heading back. Side effects. I wanted to talk about side effects. Not side effects, like I guess side effects.
Side effects or failings of it.
When you're when you're done, did you feel anything like headache or any type of like dizziness?
No. After every session, I felt nothing. So and they even tell you like at the beginning, like the sessions are longer. It's like the full 25 minutes, or it could be a half hour even at the beginning. And by the second month, it gets less and less. And even as the progression moves on, they might even stop doing the top of the head and then do the other two areas and then just do the area.
It depends on scanning, or they're just looking at
every week they do a brain scan to check how it's coming along for that week.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you don't feel anything. Like I never had headaches. There's no side effects from it. Right. Even if you weren't going in there without even doing all the extra work like I was doing, like the meditation and the walking and the other exercising and stuff,
right.
You would just think it's not even working.
Wow.
But when it is done, and when you're mindful of paying attention to yourself and your environment, you will see that you are mindful and you are more like processing more. And it might even still be a little bit work, but not as much. You'll notice it was before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's good you didn't have the side.
There's no side. I don't know. Does it list side effects?
They do talk about maybe like some headaches or just, they say some twitching, but, let me see here. Common side effects, maybe a little scalp discomfort, headaches, facial twitching.
Oh, yeah. But, I didn't get that.
But it's good that you didn't have those effects afterwards.
No, so like if anyone's looking into it, I highly recommend looking into it as an option because, it is a 3-month commitment.
Yeah.
But for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the checkups, and if you're having like a crazy time and you think that you feel that it's not, you can always make a touch-up appointment and they do a brain scan to double check that, what's going on, or if it's just legit emotional situation. Right. Then they can give you a touch-up or whatever. But they do a brain scan first.
That's
to make sure, they're not they don't frivolously just do the touch-ups.
And the studies are out there. It's
thousands of veterans have been
effectiveness with
cured. Well, I don't know about cured, but has eased the aches and pains of PTSD and depression and stuff. And I kind of wish my dad would do it, consider it too, because he has the depression.
I think they do their assessment first, just from doing a little bit of research on here. We talk about,
but he's 80, so he's fine, I guess. Yeah.
But some contraindications it talks about, if you have any implants, aneurysm clips,
see that.
any type of metal,
because magnetic thing. Yeah.
If you have any active seizure disorder as well, so that will
because it's stimulating
you might
your brain through
but otherwise it's relatively safe. It's safe, it's non-invasive.
And if like a young person has some really bad ADHD issues and is considering this, it would be good for them to do it early on if they know, because especially if they join the military and stuff, then or move on to college or whatever. I mean, I think the youngest is 18 though. Like they're very strict with this whole thing. But then then they can't. They'll have to sit down and focus and read books. I mean, I read like probably, I don't know, like 25 books now, something like that.
Amazing.
It's crazy. Like I have the focus to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Like if a young person has it and they're considering doing this, I think it would be fabulous for them, because then they will be able to focus and succeed in the college or the technical and that skill, or the military or whatever.
Yeah,
at an early age. Instead of me 51 being diagnosed and doing it because my hormones are pants. And
there's so many tools that.
But girls are different. Like, I mean, a lot of us are being diagnosed late, but now I think, and because it is hereditary, I think, the next generations are going to have much better support and help on, specifically girls.
Yeah.
In all areas. Like this is just huge girls movement right now. If we can get through this next 4 years. I know. Every day I'm so glad we live on a rock.
In the Pacific.
Yes. Because I can barely even handle the news, but overwhelming. You guys must all feel that too. All right. So I think, is there anything else you want to add about that? Or you think I should, a question I should answer? Or?
Let me see. I think the questions that I had were all addressed. We could close it out if you have anything else more to say, which we can probably bring up a little. I don't want to know what ChatGPT.
If you wait, where is our email? I wrote it down someplace here. If you have any questions or comments, or if you want to share your story, we can read on here. Or if you don't want us to read on here, but you want to make sure you just say that in the email. It's admin@ootspod.com. OOTSpod.com. admin@ootspod.com.
Okay. Well, to close out our episode, I just wanted to let's go and have a little bit. What did we call it again?
A
little squirrel tidbit.
Our squirrel roundup.
Little squirrel roundup.
Our acorns.
Our little acorn of the day.
Our little acorns of the day.
Acorn of the episode.
The episode would be to consider the magnetic therapy. It's uninvasive, unless you have some of those things like going on with you. double check with that. But I highly recommend it, and I feel very productive. And yeah.
In addition, my acorn, walking, halation. It helps you decompress. I take a walk in the mornings when I go to work. I take the Sky Train. One of, I don't know how many.
Like 2 other people on there. Is it still clean?
It's so clean.
It's like Red Disney transport.
It's just an amazing, just to sit in the quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So when you walk, though, do you think it's more self-therapeutic to not be listening to anything and to listen for the environment?
Now,
or to listen to something? Because it's different if you're listening to your playlist.
Right.
It's not really like you're getting physical benefits, but I don't know if you get mental benefits if you're just listening to your playlist. Unless I'm happy.
The physical benefits,
right.
You're circulating, you're getting the circulation on, which your brain probably loves, and it gets all the junk.
Right.
Secondly, I am listening to something.
Right. Okay.
But it kind of it channels out the traffic, because I'm very.
It gives you a focus.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to the noise of the car. Although I'm I'm aware of my surroundings. Yeah. I walk from the train over the Macy's parking lot over to the hospital.
It's more mentally
beneficial
to you to listen to something pleasurable than to random.
If you don't. Yeah, but some people,
you're not feeling the vibe.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes in the morning there's a lot of visual.
Like over here in our neighborhood, it's different. Like I purposely have to, some days that really kind of overwhelmed. I either listen to a sound or something, or I don't listen to anything at all, and I just focus on the nature.
Yeah,
on the dog walk.
Visual.
Because I feel like how feel, and then like, what do I hear? I hear the birds and whatever, and like, what am I feel? Like the fabric against my shirt. I feel like the texture of the dog. Things
Maybe
like
I
that.
should do that. Maybe I should turn
just
it off.
like acknowledging presence in your
and it's probably safer for me. Making sure that
so you don't get hit by it on your
that, or get mauled by someone. It's true.
In the mall park out there. Yeah.
The mall park. No, there's other people
it's not
walking.
sketchy.
No, there's a lot of people walking.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a big white van that I will not walk next to that. But there's a lot of nice visual things.
Yeah,
you have the Waters Farm. Yeah, you have the sun.
Yeah. So
maybe I should do that.
Try that.
So that's my tidbit.
Okay, those are our acorns, our episode for the day, and we haven't figured out a route of when we release these. We'll get there.
Yes.
Just follow, and if you have any questions or anything, sharing is caring.
Yes, thank you.
And until next time, bye, honey.
Bye, honey.